In this episode of Marina Queen, I make my last Starbucks run before I check the oil and remove the intake on my Yanmar 2GM20F engine. Then I fly home to Spokane to start fabricating a new mount for my Garmin multi-function display. My name is Rick, and I'm exploring Southern California on my sailboat Frog's Leap. Stick around. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen out there. I got to do my last Starbucks run of the trip. Yeah, gonna do it. I'm going to make my one last Starbucks run. So I just got back to the boat with my Starbucks. Yeah. Oh yeah, leapers. Yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah. Okay, leapers, check it out. It's an obligatory segment.
How do we check the oil?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. Right, well there's a hatch. With rag in hand, I'm gonna take a look at that dipstick. Dipstick! And see where we're at. See where we're at? Yeah! That was fun. Yeah! Well, we got to pull that dipstick and clean it off because we need a clean reading here. So we're going to put it back in, pull it out. Well, it looks pretty good. We're about 3/4 full here. I like it. Yeah. So my final task is to remove this intake manifold that the air filter bolts onto, but it looks nasty and it's going to be easy to rehab, so might as well do it. Okay, well, she's very light. She's aluminum. It's got some sediment in there, so we'll clean all that up. And this is where your crankcase breather tube connects to. All right, so I'll show you how I'm leaving the engine. That's what she looks like. With the intake off, got a rag stuffed in there. On a sailboat, right forward of the pedestal is usually some stainless steel, and it's like in a U shape. And these are called pedestal guards, a thick stainless steel tubing. And the purpose is to protect the pedestal. And by protecting the pedestal, it protects the compass primarily. A lot of times the steering is housed in the pedestal, so it's protecting the steering, it's protecting the compass, and it's providing a handhold for getting around the helm. What a lot of people use them for is for mounting gear, and that's what one of the previous owners did on Frog's Leap. I'm not a huge fan of it, especially if the gear you're mounting is so large that it impedes using it as a handhold, which is the case in Frog's Leap. I'm going to remount it because this is the old mount. Just really thick starboard and pretty thin sheet metal that was curved to fit those stainless steel tubes of the pedestal guard. I have to fashion a replacement for this because you look at it sideways. You can just see how much that thing here, the pedestal guards are vertical here, right? This thing was sagging quite a bit. Because where they would be using for handhold up here, instead they would grab the chart plotter, and that's how this gets pulled down. Not only is it probably too thick, it's way too heavy. This is a heavy brick of starboard, for sure. And I would say this sheet metal's too thin. So instead of using this behemoth, I went over to Walmart, and I think I got this for like 10 bucks. Now, it's a heck of a lot thinner. So I don't know how this is gonna hold up. It's a cutting board. It's a cutting board. It was like 10 bucks. So my starting point for this project is to lay the old mount on top of this plastic. I want to get the size I want this plastic thing to be. So I've traced it out. This is gonna be the basic shape of this mount. You know, unlike this one, where the mount itself was bolted to the back, what I'm gonna do is just create a hole here and slide the pedestal guard down this rectangular hole. I'm gonna make this cut across here, and then I'm gonna make these two cuts. I'm gonna bring these up at an angle. Then I'm gonna focus on placing that rectangle and cutting that rectangle out where the pedestal guard is gonna sit. See, this is an aluminum bracket, and this white stuff that you see is corrosion, and you can really see it underneath because I haven't scraped it off yet. Yeah. Jasco Premium Paint and Epoxy Remover. Yeah. We finished doing the stuff with the chemicals, and it was totally not effective. I suspect 33 degrees is too cold for this stuff to work properly. I suspect 33 degrees is too cold, too cold, too cold, too cold, too cold, too. I suspect. So we got some snow, it's cold out. But I'm gonna drill a hole in this and hopefully I don't ruin it because I really like what I've got going on so far. I think I'm close, Ted. There we go. Okay, got hole number 1 done. Now I'm gonna put another hole right here. About even. Oh, almost perfect. Sweet. Thanks for watching this episode of Marina Queen. In the next episode, I'll finish fabricating that bracket for the Garmin multifunction display. And if you liked this episode, give me a thumbs up and tell me in the comments. I want to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next week on the boat. For real-time updates, check out @Marina Queen Sailing on Instagram.